Saying goodbye to loved ones is yet another part of life disrupted by COVID-19.
With my mother, even today, that closure still isn't there.
The pandemic is leaving families with tough emotional and financial decisions. So, the Federal Trade Commission is once again looking into requiring all funeral service providers to include pricing on their websites. Our 5 on Your Side investigator, Joe PAGONAKIS, explains how this could help.
Rob, the National Funeral Directors Association says 65% of the public believes pre-arranging a funeral is a good idea, yet only 30% do anything about it. Too many are unprepared. So we turn to the experts for advice on how to best deal with the loss of a loved one during this pandemic.
I miss them terribly every day.
Brian Cruz lost his father last November before COVID-19 restrictions, then sadly lost his mother just 4 months after that. A final celebration of her life delayed.
All these months later, beginning of April till now, still much of an open wound there.
We had to find some solutions.
Bush Funeral and Crematory Services are helping the Cruz family. Its 7 Northeast Ohio locations have more than 4 dozen funerals on hold. Owner Mark Bush says families need to do their online homework, concentrating on services, facilities, and the ability to communicate virtually during this pandemic.
What are their abilities to help you with technology solutions, not only for the arrangement process, but also for the service process?
Looked at the federal funeral rule and gone out and gotten the prices ourselves, and we've put them on.
Funeralocity urges families to check pricing using its website, that in some cases prices for similar services can vary greatly.
In Cleveland, you could get a direct cremation today for $795 or for $4,375.
But Jim Milano, owner of Milano Monuments, his company designing hundreds of headstones virtually during the pandemic, says price alone shouldn't guide a family's decisions.
It's not just about what the investment is for the service, but it's also what are you getting and what is the family receiving.
And the Federal Trade Commission told News 5 it could begin hearings before the end of the year to work toward requiring funeral service companies to display their pricing on their websites. Mark Bush says a growing number of companies are already doing that. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe PAGONAKIS.